buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
Hard hit left side. Zips it across. And an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers. So we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Scherzer, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And a foul ball.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson. That one down the line, and foul ball. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Tomoyuki Sagano.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
And here is Bo Bichette. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Around first, digging for two. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Line drive. That's a hit. Bichette headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's George Springer. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Line drive, base hit. Kerstad whips it back in quickly, and that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
There's a swing and a drive. Say goodbye to that one. That'll fire up the dugout. His 8th of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. So a man at first. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And a base hit into right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
First and second, no outs. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, center field. O'Neill getting an angle on it. He's got it. And there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Unbelievably had 7 hits in the game yesterday. Swung on, belted. That's back. See you later. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. You're patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now, and he's ready to make a move to the bullpen. Tomoyuki Sagano done for the day, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. Dominic Hamill taking over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
I gotta go.
And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. And a rope into center field, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Doubled in his first AB. Hit in the air, center field. And it's caught for the out. So man aboard, Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Max Scherzer goes to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Scherzer gets the punch out, and that's the first out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One out, base is empty. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. Down to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 7 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, we head to the bottom of the second, and the batter is George Springer. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. And the leadoff man aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singing.
And it just flew out of here, Berg. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Nabs it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he'll reach second with one away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Addison Barger, the next to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not.
That's hard hit on the line. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now 9-0. Back after this on the show. On to the third inning and into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Beavers. Max Scherzer back to work. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Foul ball still 0-2. Mad Max notches the K.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze him.
Colton Cowser in the box now. No balls and a strike. Cowser went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And they're down 9-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. Hamill back to work. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. That's 9 homers this series. And they add a run. It's 10-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. That's his third home run of the series. It's 11-0. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dominic Hamill done for the afternoon, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. Tyler Wells gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep this score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 2 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one's gone. He hammers one out to center. Their third home run of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 12-0. One out, base is empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. That's his third home run of the game. And they add on. It's 13-0.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Throw cut off to second. Not in time, it's a double. One out, runner at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Kerstead makes the grab for the second out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning.
Exciting play and a great throw to third for the double play. But, man, there's just no reason to try to move up to third right there. Not great base running to end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Holliday. And first offering is fouled off. Scherzer winds and deals. Foul ball there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying. It has the distance, gone. That one felt good. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they tack one on the board. It's 14-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Next is the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a double. So, man aboard, Davis Schneider will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That's a laser base hit. And now 2 aboard. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Into center and a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Wells will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 86 on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now the batter now, George Springer. In the air out to center. O'Neill on his horse. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field, someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dalton Varsho, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second for 1. Out. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. So 2 runs in the inning on 5 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We played 4. Toronto leads this one 15-0. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ground ball left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He popped out his first time.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way. He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
That's another strikeout for Mad Max. He's cruising out there today. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely. So man aboard, Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Addison Barger. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. O'Neill makes the play, and there's 2 away. And the throw's offline, safe at third. And now the DH, Nathan Lucas. Liner, and this could be trouble. In to score is the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at second here with 2 away. Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Ripped, but it curls foul. Man on second, 2 down. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Save! In comes the run from second. And they extend their lead.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
There comes a skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 86 gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Keegan Aiken into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. Swing and a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. 4 runs in the inning, 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 5. The Jays are out in front, 19-0. Back here at Rogers Center, top 6. Now it's the DH, Dylan Beavers. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. So here's Scherzer. Stays alive. Struck him out looking.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Beavers stands at first with 1 out. And that one in the air center field. Varsho hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jackson Holliday.
And next for the Orioles, Jackson Holliday. 0 for 2 in this one. Slow roller to first, Guerrero. And they put the tag on him for the out. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. Jays lead it 19-0.
I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away, there's no competition.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Before she hit the block, body grown, spoke grown, and it's never out of stock. Can you match it? Never met her match it. Talking about some time, but you reaching for the assets. Classless. Been waiting, been. They wanna know. Been waiting.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 20-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who could blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is, watch it, I'm going to jog around the bases.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one's gone. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a pair. It's 22-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Keegan Aiken is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher coming on, the veteran Albert Suarez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. And that's a base hit. Man at first, nobody out. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger. That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nathan Lucas next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it's into the gap. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Well, clearly being aggressive on the bases right there, trying to add on to that big lead. Credit to the defense, though. Nice execution to cut him down at the plate. Man, it's good to see they're still out there trying to make plays for their pitcher.
And the batter now, Davis Schneider. Here's a high fly ball out to center. O'Neill sizes this one up. He's got it. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Seventh inning coming up. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. Scherzer back to work. He swings and fouls one off.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
On the ground to third. handles, throws to first, one up, one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Ground ball right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, third baseman Jordan Westberg.
2 down, bases empty. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. And it's fouled away. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. A gigantic blast. And they're on the board. It's 22-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Now, Boo, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now, Tyler O'Neill. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Scherzer gets the punch out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. The Orioles get one back on the solo blast. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Back now in Toronto, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one fouled off. Suarez, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Line drive. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, a man aboard. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. Swing and a ball drilled center field. O'Neill sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. One away. And here is George Springer. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 24-1.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
One down. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. His 4th home run of the game. It's 25-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Albert Suarez done for the day. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Sean Dubin.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Man at second with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one the other way. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Vladdy comes in to score, and they extend their lead. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Second and third, 1 gone. Nathan Lucas digs in now. This one smoked out to left. Kjerstad makes the grab. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. Major League Baseball is on the show. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, Heston Kjerstad. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Dylan Beavers.
Dylan Beavers, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 1 down, base is empty. Center field, Varsho after it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate, Davis Schneider. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one down. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Line to left. Kerstad pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Well struck left field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Royalty, this is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy. Structure our society. We built this economy. Slaving through atrocity. Where's my apology?
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's Adley Rutschman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Scherzer deals. And he takes called strike 3, and a great changeup from Scherzer. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. To third, Barger. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. The Orioles down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue and pop. It's the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency.